go Royals. I'm like, it's just you and me, buddy. That's it. Yeah. From the moment I grew up and realized that there was places and people and experiences outside of Kansas City, I desperately wanted to get out of Kansas City. I remember first time my first band, we got to tour, and by tour I mean like driving around and make no money. Our first show outside of the Kansas City area was in St. Louis. Did somebody applaud that? I wasn't fishing for it. I mean, if you've been to St. Louis, you understand. We played this venue right by the Cardinals baseball stadium called Off Broadway. And I remember the other band that played that night, it was a drummer and then a guy that somehow was playing, like, remember the old Commodore 64 computers?
Yeah.
It was one of those. And they wailed. They were so fucking good. They were so good. And we went up there and we're just like, butt rock for 90 minutes. And, but man, it was, up to that point, it wasn't a highlight, it was the highlight. Oh my God. They have different pizza places here. They call pop soda. This is Mars, man. This is incredible. Since that moment, like through college, I dated a couple girls from St. Louis.
Same time?
I have a different opinion of St. Louis. I'm kidding. But that was the start of that show. Was really the start of what is now, Jesus, almost a 25-year love affair with this gig. Being able to play music for a living. Like, oh my God. But as the area that I got to experience grew and grew and grew, it always kind of felt like there's something missing. After college, I moved to Oklahoma and joined a band down there. And then while I lived in Oklahoma, I ended up trying out for this TV show, thinking maybe I'll get like 5 minutes of TV time and I can use that to milk a couple $100 away from the promoter when I play these acoustic gigs for Redline. Of course, I don't know, whoever's in charge of shit had other plans. So I moved to LA and toured the world. Then I moved to Nashville. And I've been fortunate enough to continue to tour the world and play music. But it really wasn't until the pandemic and not being allowed to go on the road for a while, sitting at home, just doing an assessment. But at that point, I was 37, 38 years old. If you do the math, that means I'm 40. So please don't do the math. And just started trying to figure out, because I kind of carried that feeling like something was missing all through all of this, which is weird, because why? Getting to do things that nobody gets to do. And started realizing I was chasing the comfort and the protection that you always think of when you think of home. So I wrote this song about that feeling and talking about these seemingly mundane moments that in the aggregate carry so much weight for each of us. I referenced an old band that kind of took my first band under their wing, a band called The Sound and the Fury out of Kansas City. I referenced them a couple times in this song. And in writing it, I kind of started to finally feel like I was filling that space a little bit. Then I went back out on the road after the world opened back up, and I started to realize that this is home for me. I really do, I think, live to get to stand in places like this and play for people like you. And so, if I wasn't appreciative before, I mean, holy hell, am I appreciative now that I get to do this for a living, that you guys show up, because playing empty rooms can suck, I'm not gonna lie. And so as we start this song, let me just say thank you guys for letting me spend some time at home with you guys tonight. This is Make a Move. Young and so free.